All right, hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here, and I have the OtterBox Prefix case for my iPhone 13 Pro here. Now I picked this up on Amazon for 27 bucks with Prime shipping. If you want to buy this case after watching this video, do follow my affiliate link down in the description. You are supporting my channel if you do click those links and buy whatever you want on Amazon. So big thank you to anyone that does that. So as far as the packaging goes on this Prefix case, it is quite a bit different than what I'm used to from OtterBox. Now this is kind of their recycled material. As you can see here, it says this package is made of recycled material, keep the cycle going. So it's definitely a very eco-friendly type of packaging here. You see the OtterBox logo up top. You do see that it says Prefix Series Drop Plus, so it is drop tested to meet military standard. And it does say streamline protection, and then it is for the iPhone 13 Pro there, the give back program. Nothing at the bottom. On the back, just kind of a breakdown of everything. Legendary OtterBox protection, and it kind of goes back into the whole package, and they're really proud of this packaging, which it's packaging, so it is what it is. And then the Otter Cares, all that stuff at the bottom. So as far as getting this case out, it's pretty simple. You just peel the top. When I say it's simple, but you know, so you kind of pop that out and voila. So there's nothing else in this packaging. It's just the case. Now I am really excited about this case because I'm a big fan of OtterBox. I'm a big fan of clear cases with black bumpers. So if you don't know me or don't know anything about my channel, I've always said that like I'm a huge Ultra Hybrid fan case from Spigen. I'm a big Caseology Skyfall fan. So all in all, guys, I'm a big fan of these types of cases. So when I saw that OtterBox made one, I was like, all right, I got to jump on it. So as you can see, that's the look of it. Now in the interior, you can see here that you do have just a very simple interior, nothing crazy. Obviously, once again, is a military standard case, so you're getting some great protection out of it, but it is very minimal. So as you can see there, it is a very minimal case. So let me go ahead and wipe it down real quick because I can see that there is a couple of like little specks of dust and stuff like that, and I want to try to get this as clean as I can for y'all for the video. And let's go ahead and grab my Graphite 13 Pro here and just pop it in, and voila. So there is the case installed on the Graphite 13 Pro, and guys, it looks great. So looking at the camera bump here, you definitely have a very prominent bump on this case. So as you can see here, it's very raised bezels around the lenses, so you're getting some really great lens protection with this case, but it does kind of just border around it, so it just looks a little bit bigger than some of the other ones that I've seen. It has a very crystal clear back here. You can see the logo, but as you can see too, you can see the pattern on there. So this case has that dot matrix styling, or whatever you want to call it, where it kind of is an anti-cling. So it's not going to give you those watermarks or anything like that underneath the phone, between the phone and the case, excuse me. So it definitely helps big time with that. And that's kind of the look there. Now looking at it from the side here, as you can see, it does have that power button here that is nicely raised. You do have some very simple OtterBox branding there. And then going to the bottom here, you can see that we have a very generous cutout for the lightning port and then for the speakers. And then on this side, as you can see, we have the volume up and down buttons and a nice pill-shaped cutout for the alert slider. And then at the top, that's the look. There's the camera bump, all that. Now with the screen protection, as you can see, you're definitely getting some screen protection completely around the front. So it's definitely going to help if you like to put your phone face down on your table or a hard surface. And then that's the look of the actual cutout for the speaker grill. And it's a little bit different than some of the other cases because it's got this like indented kind of cutout right there, but it's raised up again so you can kind of see the actual top of the phone. That's the shiny part there. And then as you can see, then it is tempered glass friendly, but then you can see the speaker grill. So that's kind of the look there. And something to point out too is it kind of has just this kind of folded like sharp, I wouldn't say a sharp edge, but as you can see there, it's just a little bit different contour. But I really like it because when you're holding the phone, it's almost exactly where my fingers rest. So I think it's intentional, obviously, but it is just nice that it gives that little bit of a kind of curve there instead of it just being completely flat. So there's the look of it, looking at it from the front, the back. Now let's go ahead and do the wobble test real quick. So let's do the face down test first. It's completely flat, guys, so no shake. And then if we do the back down, there is definitely going to be some shaking going on. So obviously with that big camera bump, it is going to shake for sure. So next, let's go ahead and do that clicky button test and see how responsive and tactile these buttons are. So let's start with that power button first. And volume up and down. Okay, so two things to point out. So number one, the power button is very clicky. Number two, the volume up and down buttons are not very clicky. There is some, responsiveness to them, so it's not like they suck, but they're not giving you that very clicky, just satisfying sound with the volume up and down buttons. So definitely if you're a fan of that, this volume up and down button does not give that. So unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Now let's go ahead and see how easy it is to get to that alert slider. So let's try that. Oh yeah, super duper easy for sure. Definitely easy mac and cheesy. There we go. So last but not least, let me stretch over here and grab my MagSafe charger. So as you can tell, there is no magnets here, but it is a clear thin case. So let's see how compatible it is. So as you can tell, bada bing, bada boom, it is MagSafe compatible. So no issues at all. And it does find it very easily. So as you can see there, it's finding it, no problems. But once again though, it is no magnets. So I can shake it right off if I want to. So that's going to be the only unfortunate part of this case, but that's kind of the same with the Ultra Hybrid and the Caseology case as well, is that there is no built-in magnets on this. So if you are a fan of like MagSafe car accessories and things like that in your vehicle, it's going to not be very compatible with those because it's going to click and slide right off as soon as you hit a bump or start driving. So just something to think about with these types of cases. But there we go, guys. For 27 bucks, it's OtterBox. It gives you the look of that clear back with the black bumpers. It's definitely a win in my book. So yeah, hit that like button if you like the video. If you love it, please subscribe and ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. So be safe, God bless. We'll see you on the next one.